as regular movement then. So basically for you to go through a friendly space doesn't cost you extra.
Okay. Well, I think that's my best way to get a shot off, so that's what I'm going to do.
All right, so you go 25 to there, and when you get there, you see that to your east goes in something like that.
Yep. I would like to shoot Nilor.
Okay. You shoot at him with a crossbow and miss.
Well, shoot. I guess that's all I got then.
All right. The Intellect Devourer is going to move to there.
Uh-oh. I didn't have a lot of that to start with.
And it is going to try to claw you. And it fumbles. And it gets a penalty for the future. So I'm going to apply that to it. One moment, please. So for those of you watching, the players won't know, but this thing has a -2 to his attacks now because of the fumble. All right, and then after he tries to claw you, he's going to try to do his other special power on you, which causes you to make a save that you fail. You have a -2 for your intelligence.
Uh-huh.
And so he does psychic damage to you, 7. You are stunned.
Great.
And you are stunned for how long? Let me see. Do you have to do failure? The target is stunned until it regains at least 1 point of intel. Oh yeah, you lose intelligence too. So yeah, oh, this is fucking brutal. 3d6. Oh, that seems. So this is your intelligence goes down 16.
Well, I only I didn't have 16, so
So you basically will be stunned and unable to do anything until you regain a point of intelligence. Let's see. Exceeds the target's intelligence score. Score is reduced to 0. The target is stunned until it regains at least 1 point of intelligence.
so basically I'm at 0 right now.
For now, yeah. It's not a permanent thing,
Okay.
though. Okay, so he's done. He did quite enough. And we do have Ella receiving a potion of healing from the chat, from Dead Hand. So
That's cool.
You may take
That
that at once.
won't help my intelligence, though, will it?
No, it won't help your intelligence. That's going to probably take a spelly kind of a thing. All
right. Do I have a thing for that?
You should. It should be on your sheet. Let me see.
In the spells, though, right? I can go pick it up.
It is. Yeah. I could have swore we. I guess maybe not. Maybe you guys should check your sheets. I guess I must have overlooked that. You should all have actually all 4 potions on your sheet in case the chat gives you a heal. Then you should just be able to do the heal right away. So yeah, just pull those off the list and you can take it when you get it. To the next person, which is Rainier Nevermember. It's Never Ember, who I believe is being controlled by CJ.
Yep.
Right.
All right, so that's 10, 20. Five and yeah, I'll stick there.
Okay.
Try to kill this brain frog thing.
Kill the brain frog.
Bring up the sheet. He's got 3 attacks.
Hey, Rob, which of your books does the healing one come out of? Because I must not have it open.
The items, the potions. That is a miss for the rapier attack. That is a hit. And you do damage, and it is partially resisted.
Oh.
And you miss on the third one.
All right, that's his turn.
All right. So up here, the gray ooze is going to come out and try to molest Zarati. The molest is the type of combat molestation as opposed to the Brett Kavanaugh type of molestation. He's gonna do.
There's a lot of work to get to that one.
He's gonna do attack. Is it? Oh yeah, it's a melee attack called Pseudopod. So he does it, and he hits, even with disadvantage. As Ella takes her healing potion, and Zarati goes unconscious. That's very bad.
Yep.
Sammy.
Oh boy, I look around the corner, I see Zarati drop, and I go, I gotta help her properly. To there. And I will step into Zarati's square and take a swipe.
So what's your movement?
30.
So you can't
But
do that
she's
because
prone,
you.
right? Isn't she prone?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't step into her square because you don't have enough moving to get out.
So you can't stay on top of a prone person. Okay. Back here. Sorry, Zarati.
By the way, everybody that's
To
watching,
there,
you do
and
have the
then
power to help the party with your XP and chat. You must have had Zarati targeted.
I didn't do any kind of attack.
I don't know what happened there.
You had dodge, and it expired.
Oh yeah, that had to do with his.
It's only a round.
Oh, and then it was Zarati's turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you've got a death success. I got you. Okay. So what did Sammy do?
Sammy
He moved. Dashed.
Yeah, I dashed to get to beside Ella.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah. Now, of course, if I approve your movement, you moved yourself and then you moved Ella. So of course you got to remember when you stack tokens that doesn't work.
I apologize.
So we'll fix that. All right. And then Zarati rolled a success on a death save, and then it is Stacy's turn. No one is coming to the player's rescue.
Okay, I'm just going to assume that I have weapons drawn last time, but maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
If not, I'm pulling out the rapier and scimitar. And I'm just going to try to hack away at this ooze that is attacking Serrata.
Okay. That is a hit. And you do damage to the ooze.
And then bonus action, offhand weapon.
1 second here.
Oh, sorry.
We'll count that, but there's something I need to. You're using a rapier?
The first one was a rapier, yeah.
Okay, that weapon is now at a -1 for damage rolls because of corrosion.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And then your scimitar hits, and you can do damage there. And that is also at a -1 for damage henceforth.
Okay.
And Serrata may take a potion of healing, courtesy of Dead Hand in the chat. Boom. Not dead.
Whoa. Dead hand made her not dead.
Dead Hand saved the day. Again. Alright, Snot.
A little bit of janky movement here, because I don't want to go into Ella's spot. So 10, 50, 20 to there, please, sir.
Okay. May go 20 to there.
And as much as this sucks, I have to swing with my short sword at this guy.
Alright.
Oh,
By the way, for the players that weren't here last week, the F, the yellow F, is a guy. That's the guy you're trying to save, and this G has his foot on his chest, and the F is prone on the ground. All right, so Snot is gonna swing away with the short sword. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And that is a miss.
Yeah, I'm not a melee character. I'm a fucking ranger, but that'll be my turn.
All right. Floon is gonna do nothing but scream. Help me, please, please help me. This Nirhalar thing is gonna make an attack. He is gonna try something. This is gonna be awesome. He points his hands at Snot and waves around his arms and says a bunch of things, and Snot finds himself 20 feet in the air.
Fuck.
The fuck. Uh-oh, what happened? Where's mine?
How high is the ceiling in here? Like, did I bash my skull on it?
No, he didn't like slam me into the ceiling or anything. Let's see. I could have swore I had those. Fuck, I'll just make it. I thought I had those effects. So we're gonna say you are up 20 feet.
Fuck, I rolled bad for that save.
Cheerbits. Cheerbits on the stream. Thanks for the cheerbits.
Cheerbits, Dragon Bait, cheerbits. That is all he does actually, is put you in the air. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, that is a thing. So let me make a note on him. And then Grumshar, the guy that's got his foot on the guy, he just he has to keep that guy on the floor. So he just aims his finger right up at Snot in the air and does a little firebolt, and that misses. And that is the end of the round. So the initiative order shifts, and Floon is first, and he does nothing but say, "Help me, help me, help me." And then Rainier is up.
Renee will shift over to there. Get flanking.
All right, shift. It's 4E shift. I love it. Yes, you do have flanking on Intellect Devourer. Oh yes, as a reminder, we are using flanking. And that is a hit. And that is damage, which again is partially resisted. The next attack is a hit. damage done.
Smack.
A lot of it. Well, half of a lot. And another hit. 3 hits in a row.
Take him out.
Rainier is in his stride.
They're back.
All right, so he takes that damage.
And that's his turn.
That's his turn. Okay. Grumshar again with the firebolt. This time it is a hit. So the airborne. Oh, 10 damage. That's bad. That's max.
That fucking hurt. Yeah.
You are up in the air. You can still do range shit or whatever. You just are up in the air under a levitation
Badass
spell.
ranger shooting his bow from the floating.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my short sword and take a shot at this Grumshar bastard who just fucked my life up.
All right, everybody hears ting, 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 ting as a sword hits the floor. And you have hit him. And you have done damage. And you feel that that damage was fully effective on that guy.
X damage, baby. Woo. And that'll be my turn, sir.
All right. The Intellect Devourer does not understand why Ella Timbers is fully healthy. He doesn't get it. And okay, so there's something happening soon. So he's gonna try to attack her again with his claw. Which does hit. Why does he have advantage?
Because I'm stunned.
Oh yeah, you're stunned. And then he is going to then look to Sammy.
No. He looks at Sammy and sees I'm wiping the drool off of Ella and says, "Oh, I shouldn't hit her."
Well, Sammy's wiping the drool helped him make his save, so he is not going to be damaged or paralyzed or stunned or have his intelligence wiped out. Zarati is prone but alive.
Indeed. As a half a move, I'll stand up.
All right, and before you do what you're going to do, let me know what you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking real quick. I am probably going to disengage.
Okay. So we'll have to hold. We'll have to hold
step
Zarati's
back
advantage until she makes an attack. All right, you disengage and you go right there.
So I can't move
And
and therefore can't attack.
right, you are stunned, meaning you can't do anything
So
except.
I can
take-
babble a little.
Can you babble when you're stunned? I don't even
And can speak only falteringly.
Oh, there you
Bad.
I'll tell you what you did. What you can do is you can, even though you're not really drinking it, it's just being given to you. You may take another potion of healing as awarded to Ella by the chat. Dead hand. Again.
Thank you, chat.
Anyone in the chat can do things with the party, but only Dead Hand has figured out to do it yet. All right, so that will be Ella's turn. Getting healed by the chat. Uh-oh, it's this guy now. His magicy thing did not work. So
No, Snot's 20 feet up. That worked.
no, but he got a recharge on a power which did not recharge.
Oh,
The one he tried to kill the party with hasn't recharged yet, so he will break concentration on his levitate spell. So that means 2d6 damage to Snot, which is 7, and I don't know that you have 7.
I don't. I only have 3.
So you fall to the ground and are unconscious and prone this time.
I was hoping for an athletics with a nat 20 to land it.
I will allow you to roll an athletics check.
I appreciate that. You could have told me to go fuck myself, but
No, I just didn't think of it. But if you roll a 20,
are you
fucking A.
serious?
Yeah, you roll a 20. Then I'm gonna say you land on your feet with 1 hit point. Because I'm fucking awesome, that's why. And that was a
Thanks,
20.
sir.
I mean, what are you gonna do? There you go. You called it. I will allow you to take another inspiration for such an awesome story point as well. And then that is only him releasing concentration, however. So he is now going to do something. He's going to levitate Snot. No, I'm just kidding. Melee. Oh my god. How are you guys fighting this thing? This thing is like really bad.
So basically, we're here when we're not supposed to be here.
No, not true. That's just that this monster is really powerful.
That's why Renair is here.
And he just has now spotted this Renair standing in front of him. So he's going to try to do his extract brain power on Renair. Does. Renair takes 10d10. He takes
That doesn't
60.
require any kind of grapple ahead of time or anything.
He don't. Actually, it does. But I am not going to say that since that is obviously a metagame move on your part. How did you know that? How did you know it would require a grapple?
Common sense.
Okay, I'll buy that. I will
That's what
totally
it
buy
was-
that.
yeah, they have to latch on with the tentacles, and then the tentacles burrow in.
But your second level character wouldn't necessarily know that, would they?
Rainier told him.
I mean, if you want to kill him, go ahead and kill him. I'm just
going
asking
to.
if that's.
I'm going to make an unprecedented move here. Well, my unprecedented move was done wrong. So hold on a second.
By 61, Jesus.
No. I did it wrong. All right. Oh, no, my bad. He should have 65, not be down 65. He should have 4. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it's raining in here all of a sudden. I have no idea. Actually, we should be... I don't know why. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Sorry. I was trying to find the sound for here, but... Okay, so none of that happened. And instead, he's going to try to do the first part, which he should have done. So I may have a disappointing DM style, but just for those watching and those other players in the game, when I make a mistake like that and don't know what I'm doing and supposed to have grappled the guy first and then done that, I just let it go. But since CJ caught me, we're gonna go ahead and do it the right way. So he tries his tentacles on Rainier, and he actually misses. So there you go. That's how that goes.
He loves you.
A complete swing of what was originally going to happen. All right, Sammy.
Sammy's looking over to see if Snot is standing, and I think he got healed by somebody somewhere.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. The way he knows that is Snot may take a potion of healing, courtesy of Urash54 cheater in the chat.
Nice, thank you, sir.
And I'm gonna take a chance because I saw this Nylor just almost kill my buddy with his Phantasma. and hope that Snot has landed like a feather and is standing over there, and I can get a little advantage on this guy.
Okay, so you're gonna take you're gonna take an op from the brain dude.
Yeah, he's gonna miss.
I love it. I love it.
I'm not
Alright.
so sure on that.
He does miss.
And let me target this Nilor. I'm gonna do 4 attacks on. No, I only get 1.
That is a crit.
Crit.
Let's see. You may do damage. Your bonus on the crit is you may freely attempt to grapple the target if you wish.
Ooh, I don't know if grappling him will get me in range for that shit that he did to Nate.
Jay Murphy, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You're putting
Maybe
a
it'll be
random
an
monster in this
anti-grapple move. I'll
scenario
try
where the
it.
party's about to fucking die?
What's athletics?
No, you can just grapple him if you want. It's a free thing.
Oh yeah, I'll grapple him. Keep his tentacles
Alright.
to himself. As they say.
Let's see. Grappled. Grappled is a by Sammy. Alright, nice. Next up is Grey Ooze, who is going to simply try to attack Stacy with a pseudopod. And it is hit, and it does enough damage to put Stacy on the floor. Boo.
Except I will go ahead and use my relentless endurance.
Oh, okay, you
Yeah.
have 1 hit point. Yeah! And it is your turn.
Serrata.
Oh, I did not mean to heal the ooze.
No, I gave you, Oh, do you have the thing to... Okay, yeah, that's my
I
bad.
do. I have it coded.
Okay, I should have let you use that because it would have taken off unconscious. But anyway, you're good to go with 1 hit point. Did you heal the ooze?
On accident for 1 hit point.
Okay, let me give it to him. Okay, you're good.
Okay, so my turn. Yay.
Stacy has him.
Fucking hell, ooze.
Jay Murphy, are you confirming that you're dropping a monster on the party?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go crazy and keep attacking it. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
So did you
So
mark your
I
weapons as a -1?
I did. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm actually gonna just do 1 attack with the scimitar. Or I'm sorry, with the rapier.
That is a hit. So that is now -2 instead of -1.
And I will change that. And then I'm gonna use bonus action second wind on myself.
So someone in the chat dropped a random monster, and I asked them. Yes, you can do that. I asked them, "Is this some kind of a mistake?" And the person, because that's a dick move. Everyone in the chat's like, "Dick move, dude." But he thought it was a random monster in the chat, not in the game. So we're not having a random monster. So everybody can just calm down. Nobody panic.
Aw, I was getting excited. I was like, this is gonna be fun.
You want to die real quick? All right, so you do that. You heal yourself. Anything else?
Let's see. I did endurance. I did second wind. I did attack. I could attempt to move and take an up shot, or I will just stand my ground.
Okay.
I will stand my ground. Yeah.
So those of you that are watching the chat and renewing your XP for things for the players, please use the character name as opposed to the player name. And the reason I like to train the chat to do that is sometimes players play more than one character. Tonight we don't have to worry about it because each person just has one character. But for example, don't give anything to CJ. Give it to either Rainier or Serrata. So, all right, now whose turn is it? So I can check what the fuck is happening. There's a lot of shit happening. Oh, Sammy, right? Oh no. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Did it start of the round?
Sammy has something in the chat. What is that? Was it a blank? Something?
Yeah, I'm building heals.
Okay. Yes, it is Snot's turn. What is your intent for your turn, Snot?
Wow, fuck. My intent is to shoot Neil Healer point blank in the face, even though it's at disadvantage.
All right. Well, you chose the exact right time to do that because this hit is a critical hit. So roll a d6. And Stacy, you may give yourself a potion of healing, courtesy of High Jumper 111 in the chat.
Oh shit! High Jumper's back.
Yeah. All right. So your critical hit did not trigger the table, but you may roll critical damage for that shot.
What do I click to roll critical
Hold
damage?
shift when you roll damage.
It's been a long time.
Well, that sounded nasty
And very wet.
and very wet. That was a critical hit. That critical hit, by the way, was courtesy of Dead Hand for Snot.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Let's see.
that.
Okay. Nothing else we have to worry about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna refund the random monster. That's not happening. All right. So Serrata is next. What is your intent, Serrata?
I am going to cast Infestation on the ooze.
So that involves a save, or is it a?
Yes.
It is. Okay. You may do that. So stand by players. I gotta help the chat with what they're doing here. So Serrata has been given advantage. Last turn he disengaged, and this turn he's doing a save, and he more than likely would be doing saves rather than attacks. And the chat has awarded him advantage 3 times, including 2 by Jay Murphy. So keep an eye on that, guys, because you may be awarding things to players that they'll never use. So I will give it to him if he makes an attack or if
While
he
he's
has to
doing
make a
that,
save.
Sammy's yelling at Rainier, "Attack the Nylor!"
Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, yeah, my bad. I was explaining things to the chat, but I was also hoping to have you guys not talk. But I'm done. So we don't need to worry about it. All right. They're trying to help you guys, but they keep giving things to people that they'll never use. So I'm trying to educate the chat on how to help you guys. All right. So Serrata does the thing, and the ooze succeeds on the save.
All right. That'll be my turn.
You guys can also give disadvantage to the monsters and shit like that too. So go to the. Let me type it in the chat for you guys. Hold on. If you're watching on a computer, you can also scroll down below the stream to the stream elements element there and click on store, and it'll show you all the stuff you can buy. Plus, there's the commands. Okay. I think a lot of people in the chat don't know all the stuff they can do. All right. So the Intellect Devourer is now going to go, and he is going to, of course, try to. It's very disappointed with this person he keeps attacking and nothing happens.
Okay, I found something on the way.
Shut up, you stupid phone. Shut the fuck up. So here it goes. Claw is a crit. Oh. Alright, so he does damage.
Stunned and unconscious.
Stunned and
now I can't even
unconscious.
babble.
And then that happens.
I don't like
so
it.
Grumstar is next. Yeah, I wouldn't like it either. Grumstar is next. I don't know why is it not red anymore, but it's weird. Okay, another thing I'll let the chat know, guys. I have it all here on my screen, and I'm keeping track of it. But you gotta be. So what's gonna happen? Jay Murphy, the thing that you just renewed right now, it's already the turn's already passed. So that's not gonna come around again until that next turn, if it's still there. But just keep in mind that I can only, it happens pretty much when you type it to the next time that person or NPC goes. But if it's already past the turn, it's not retcon. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you guys in the chat are doing a good job. It's just that nothing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unredeemed things that won't happen until those people go. So healing potions and that kind of thing are redeemed immediately, as is the one that just came in, which is a potion of healing for Ella from Dead Hand.
Cool, thanks, Dead Hand.
So once again, she's back up. All right, so Grumshar is going to try to attack Sammy. And he is going to do that with a spell that is probably going to hurt. So Sammy just got fired. He just got fire up his nose from burning hands.
I like it. I'm warm.
Rainier is unconscious.
I didn't get taken off when he was.
Is he not unconscious?
So that was when we accidentally added damage.
Oh, right. Okay, you're right. So Rainier not only is not unconscious, but he is hasted per High Jumper 111, so he gets 2 turns.
Hot day.
And I will take off the unconscious here.
Kill them all! Kill them all!
Hot damn.
I got to hear that song 2 weeks ago.
He's gonna take 1 swing at the Intellect Devourer. Does Ella help for flanking right now, or is that off with him being large?
Well, she is incapacitated, so no.
Is
All right,
the
she's
Intellect
stunned,
Devourer supposed to be huge, by the way?
Yeah, he got bigger.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he critted and enlarged himself till the end of the encounter.
Hashtag Promby.
Sammy can take a potion of healing courtesy of High Jumper 111. And that is a hit for Rainier. Damage done.
We really can't have him at my back, so I'm gonna try and finish him off.
That is a miss. That is a hit. And he does in fact go away.
Alright, and so the haste action is 1 attack, right?
No, in my chat, if they buy haste, you get 2 full turns.
Well, then I will swing at Nihilord.
You step into the other ones, you can get the advantage. Oh, whoa, sorry.
No, that's okay. You guys can help each other as fellow combatants. So Sammy can say to Rainier, step into Snot's square and get advantage. That's fine. That's not
All right,
metagaming,
now-
that's just fighting.
Then I will do that.
Okay, you can swing it away at advantage. And that is a hit. Damage done. That is a critical hit and no effect, so you may get damage. Alright. And he gets 1 more. That is a hit. And he is critically damaged. So Rainier steps back into his space, and does he want to move anymore or do anything else?
No, it's good for now.
Okay. So Ella Ella is awake. She could stand up. She could
I don't know.
not
If
very.
I'm
Yeah,
stunned,
maybe.
can I move?
Oh yeah, maybe you. No, maybe you can't do that.
You're
No.
stunning.
So, you're not stunned. You're stunning. There's a big difference. So I think that you probably can't do anything at this point.
Bad, double dead.
I like it. That's good role playing. Floon is like, hey, you guys are doing pretty good. Now kill these bitches. And it is Sammy's turn.
All right. I only got one swing on account I'm a second level paladin, but I'm gonna make use of it with my greatsword.
That is a hit. And you do
Still up.
damage. He is still there, though.
All right, I'm gonna stay here to give my snottish friend a chance to knock him out.
All right, it's up
You mean
to
not
Stacy. Stacy doesn't have anything from the chat. So Jay Murphy, you did a fumble on the Intellect Devourer,
Okay.
which is now dead. So I'm going to
So I think
refund
I know
your
what I wanna do.
XP on that.
And it's silly. So I'm gonna drop both of my weapons,
Okay.
so that way they stop getting, hurt. Like weapons are getting hurt. I'm so sad. And I'm gonna just do unarmed strikes against the ooze.
Okay. Yep, you can do that. That is a miss.
And then second swing for a bonus action. Can I do that? Like one hand and then the other hand.
I'm all of a sudden not sure about that. Anyone? Is your fist a light weapon? I guess it would be.
I would hope so.
I'll say you can do it. I honestly don't know. I don't think I've anybody ever asked me that before. So yeah, you can take another shot.
Oh,
That's
what
a
the
miss.
crap, really?
And your fists are now minus one. I'm just kidding. What the crap, really? Okay.
Sammy's pointing away from him or her. Over there in the corner.
So
They grapple him.
he's gonna try to tentacle. Oh, and he does it. Oh, it's a crit as well.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
So he does 22 damage. Grapples Rainier. Rainier passes his saving throw and therefore is not stunned. And what does this say? Alright, so
The little menage a trois de grapple.
he is done, and now the Grey Ooze goes, so that is a pseudopod attack against Stacy. Yeah, Dead Hand's disadvantage didn't come. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I gotta back this up. You guys hear the sound of the beeping, like when a garbage truck backs up?
Beep, beep,
I need
beep.
to,
Yeah, I was
exactly.
thinking that.
I need to do one thing. So, Nihilor did not critical and in fact fumbled because someone had bought him disadvantage in the chat and I glossed over it, so I went back to fix that, and instead Rainier is going to get his damage back. He's going to get his 22 damage back. And he is not grappled, but instead is... what does it say here? Your Your target is immune to all damage types for 1 round.
Jesus.
So instead of being grappled and damaged, he's immune and not grappled or anything. All right, and that was courtesy of my mistake and disadvantage bought for Nihilor by Dead Hand in the chat. So there you go, people. That's how you do it.
Dead Hand's
all right.
winning this fight.
Still, yeah, without chat's help, I don't know how this party would be doing. But that's part of the whole Friday night deal. All right, so the Grey Ooze did. What did the Grey Ooze go? I don't even know.
It looks like there was an attack roll.
Yeah, I did that as I think what happened was I did the attack roll for Nilhalor, but I had the combat tracker was on the Grey Ooze because I've gone to the next turn. So that was the fumble. So the Grey Ooze actually hasn't done his attack. So that's a hit and some damage. And down goes Stacy. And that is the end of the round. So now it is Serrata, and what is Serrata gonna do? Serrata.
I'm gonna have to try another infestation.
That's a save, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. He fails. He takes 2 damage. Poison, magic.
And I will. I'm gonna stay right there.
Stacy can take a potion of healing courtesy of High Jumper 111. And when you do so, mark yourself prone rather than unconscious. So now it is this Nihilar thing who is nearly at death's door, pissed off. Okay, now since he fumbled last time, now he's gonna try that shit again. No disadvantage. And he misses. God damn it. Alright, the Grey Ooze is even though Stacy is not unconscious, it senses that she was not a problem anymore. So moves down towards Serrata. Okay, critical hit for Snot. And is going to try to pseudopod. And that is a miss. Stacy, are you having trouble with the healing?
She said that she lost connection to Clean Feed and to the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh
She's
no!
still
Oh,
connected
she
to the
didn't
table.
fucking hear me. Okay, so let me give her her potion. So we can. She's probably got to reconnect or whatever. Okay, so she's got her healing. All right, so pseudopod misses, so that is Sammy is next.
Sammy's gonna go south of the Dixie and say, I reckon that I ought to get this guy out of here because he's
All right.
got powers.
And as you do, you may take a potion of healing, courtesy of one Zelikar cheater in the chat.
Zell, you're the best. Woohoo! Rolling big tonight.
So for those of you
This one is
watching,
too.
the players cannot heal themselves, but they can help each other with XP in the
Oh.
chat. That's a miss.
Whiskey.
Got advantage, you missed. Alright, Snot, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take the off shot
You're gonna move?
to move back 5 feet. Yeah, to shoot this guy in the face.
Okay, he will opshot you. His regular...
Nice, not reaction.
Oh,
you.
and he fumbles! What a turn of events! Let's see what happens here.
That's what I like to hear.
Vile
This
suffering.
is a good fumble.
You must make a DC 11 or have disadvantage. Yeah. Okay, so he's got to make a save. It is a fucking high one. What is this? Con save? He fucking rolled a 1. Alright, he's sucking bad now.
Double fumble. I'm gonna smash his
Or
head on the
have
ground.
disadvantage.
Got him grappled.
Okay, so he's gonna have... Wait for... Okay, so just... Action. Okay, and as you take your shot, Snot, you do not have to take a shot. You may roll a d6, because Dead Hand has once again given Snot a critical hit.
And I made it this time for him.
Okay, let's roll on the table. You may roll on the table, sir. Eviscerate. You do 2 standard critical hits to the target, 2 times damage, including 2 marked. Alright, he's gonna fucking die. It's not gonna matter. But you can do a critical hit on him. And he died with the first one. Very good.
Gee,
Alright. You still have your next part of your turn, whatever you want.
Yeah. No, because I already used my action. That would have been the critical hit.
Yeah, but you can move
So,
or whatever you want to do.
Oh, I'm quite okay where I am.
Okay.
That was my turn.
So now, Grumshar is looking around and just fucking takes his foot off of Floon and puts his hands in the air and says, I give up. And it is going to be Ella's turn, and she's stunned.
Healing in the
So-
chat is all I've done this round.
Yeah. So you've literally done everything you can do. So the fight is over as far as Grumshar is concerned. What do you guys want to do here? I'm just moving him because the pin on the map that I need is under there.
We still have the gray ooze.
Yes, that's true. So Rainier, it is Rainier's turn.
Looks around, where is everybody? He'll start wandering back that way.
Okay. And Stacy may take a potion of healing, courtesy of Yarash54 Cheater in the chat. So, in case you guys are watching the stream, I add cheater when one of the players does it. You guys aren't cheating. The people in the chat aren't cheating. Alright, is that all he's going to do? Does he want to dash or anything else?
He'll move up to there and that'll be done.
Okay.
Well, he'll go there.
Okay, and he sees the ooze because he's on it.
Yep.
Floon is starting to stand up because he assumes that you guys have won and he's not going to have to worry about, you know, Mr. Jimmy here anymore. And as he does that... Okay. It is Stacy's turn. And Stacy is punching the gray ooze. What do you do?
I'm gonna keep punching it, or attempt to punch it again.
Okay.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
You shouldn't. You're not unconscious. I don't see that you're unconscious.
It's on there as a status effect.
It is?
Yep. Even though I healed myself, which is weird.
I don't see that you're unconscious. I don't have that effect on you. What the fuck? I can't remove what I don't see.
Yeah, the only effect I'm seeing is fighting style.
Yeah.
Really? Because I mean that's why I got the disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, you know, you disconnected though too, didn't you? You might have a
I did have a faulty character.
you might have to unconnect and reconnect again. Do me a favor, roll the attack one more time. Yeah, you're gonna have to unconnect to the table and reconnect. So before you do, just roll a straight d20. Alright, that's a hit. I don't know if it is, I'm just gonna say it is. And
It's gonna take 1 damage.
1, okay. And then roll another d20. Okay, so it's gonna take 2 damage total, 1 from each?
Yep. 1 from each fist.
Okay. And then you can disconnect and reconnect so that we can square it away.
I'll be
And
right back.
I gave it the damage.
That's right. Now I critically wounded it.
Like you're gonna say, I gave it the old college try.
So what is Serrata gonna do?
She'll pull out her scimitar and try to give it away.
Alright. In that case, you have advantage. Courtesy of Dead Hand 41 minutes ago in the chat.
Oh, handy.
But you haven't done anything. You haven't made a melee attack for that long.
Right. Alright.
That is a hit. And you kill it.
And
So now-
-1.
-1 on your on your weapon. For corrosion. Alright, now, what do you guys want to do with this other situation down here? And you guys can all,
I love you, man.
Hey, Dragonbait, thanks for the sub, I appreciate that. You guys can all pick up your weapons, your corroded, dirty weapons that you lied on the floor, or whatever you guys have.
Are we looking for information of any type? Like,
You guys are looking for the guy here. You're trying to rescue this balloon, and so you found him. And then yes,
Isn't that
there
what's
is.
his face's friend?
Yeah, that's Volo's friend that he sent you to look for. And there is a quest. There is a current quest. I'll for players that weren't here, I'll remind you. Just find it here. Quests.
For players that weren't here and were here. Yeah.
Right. Everybody wants a reminder. The DM does not know how to run the. Here it is. So that's the current quest, which was to find Floon, which you have, and to bring him back to safety. And along that, you rescued Rainier as well, so good times. So now you can freely continue to move about. You can talk to this guy. You can jam a dagger in his eye and kill him. Whatever the party decides they want to do.
So I'm not intelligent or unstunned enough.
Oh,
but,
that's the other
but
thing.
do we have any idea that we might get a reward for the capture of this guy?
The capture of Grumshar?
Yeah.
You don't have any information about that.
So, it doesn't really matter to me one way or the other. If if we slay him or leave him be, whatever.
Sammy asks Floon, "Did this one abuse you?"
He says yes. He tortured me, and he afflicted great pain on me, and I am on the verge of death. And he does. You see that he is maybe got a breath left in him. And although Ella is frozen or stunned.
Serrata will give Floon a good berry.
Okay, so you give Floon a good berry, and he eats it, and the look on his face changes to that of eternal gratefulness, and he thrusts himself upon you, hugging you in great appreciation for your kindness and healing.
With my 8-foot frame, I kind of stand there awkwardly for a moment, and then gently pat him on the head.
Okay, and he smiles.
Really? You're not going to grope him?
No. No. Why?
Why is there groping? And he smiles and says, "Oh, thank you. I can't believe you came to save me."
Sammy looks at Grumshar in the eye and says, "Give us some valuable information or you're going to be a pincushion."
He says, "I can do one better. If you will swear to me that you will let me go, I will give you my treasures."
Is this actual treasure or like your children or some bullshit like that?
You can roll an insight check in the tower. You don't know. He could be lying. You're not sure.
I don't trust shifty, beholder-following orcs. Do you work for Xanathar?
He says, "I do. I certainly do, and I'd even be willing to give that up if you let me go. I realize that you guys are most powerful. My dungeon compatriots that you've wiped out were way more powerful than I am, so I know how much you guys can do, and if you just let me go, you'll never see or hear from me again. I will leave Waterdeep, and I will turn over all my current treasures to you. Please and thank you." And then he curtsies.
Nice
Sold.
flowery speech. And Sammy goes, "Actually, you're a G, so that stands for guide. We need a guide through this area here. You can tell us where all the dangers are."
Oh,
Do we
Should
need
you-
anything else in here? Sorry.
To fleece the dead bodies?
He says there's nothing else here besides what I'm going to give you, and the best way out is the way you came in through the sewers, I assume. That's the only way I know to get in here. And he says, there is another creature here in the dungeon who has nothing that can help you, or there would be no reason to want to talk to him, and I can tell you where he is, but if you go out the way you came, you will not encounter him.
Alright, give me your treasures and we're gonna go out the way we came.
Wait a minute,
All right.
XP.
Fuck
So-
that shit.
So he says, he says, "Okay, here's the treasures," and then he leaves, and then here's what you guys get for the treasures. You will get XP for the encounters, including him, because even though you didn't kill him, you role-played that he goes away. So he was a wizard, and he has a spell book. So we do not have any wizards, so that spell book might only be good to sell or trade in Waterdeep. But he also had a chest tucked behind the stairs there that has 16 gold, 82 silver, 250 copper, and 2 potions of healing. And I will put that in the party sheet right now. The warlock can probably understand by opening the book, even though he can't use it. He does see that the spells written in the wizard's spell book are Burning Hands, Disguise Self, False Life, Shield, Unseen Servant, and Witch Bolt. So you may be able to sell that in Waterdeep to a wizard or a shop that that wizards frequent, so that they can buy and copy down spells and stuff or whatever. So that might be worth something later, and I will put that in the party sheet as well.
Durati's first priority is getting Ella back up top and finding a priest that can restore mental faculties. Because she does
Yes.
not have any of that kind of magic.
Okay, so the party can make it out of this dungeon without incident if they go back the way they came. And when they come out in the sewers, they will be in Waterdeep. And as a matter of fact, you enter Troll Skull Alley, Chapter 2. Yeah. And then
Dun, dun.
in Waterdeep, there's one of the biggest cities in Faerun, obviously, powers to help your friend get unstunned. It would just be a matter of cost. And
Is the magic person Leyrune and Faerun?
Leyrune and Faerun. I'm imagining, what removes stun? Like a greater restoration or something like that?
Greater Restoration does it. I haven't found anything else that restores ability points. Is that something that can happen naturally over time?
Let me check on that, actually. Let me see about that, because that was a certain thing that this guy did.
Because, I could take a long rest if that helped.
I'm going to find out. Spending days of creating an... So, Nihilor was a Mind Flayer.
Your Twitch chat, Rob, says, yes, 1 point per long rest.
Oh, ouch.
Well, yeah, that I'm sure that person is quoting what the standard rule is, but there may be something in the adventure that allows that to be circumvented. So,
She only needs 6.
So, I'll nap for a week and then...
Well, here's the thing, is that you guys are in Waterdeep, so regardless of what I decide, even if we played by the rule of the natural thing, you guys literally could just take 2 weeks to... you're basically between adventures, but you do have to return to Volo. But we'll say that you guys are able to come out of the alley and go back to the Yawning Portal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we'll take Floon back to Volo and then.
Oh, wait,
rest
before we
after that.
leave, was there anything in the room with the ooze?
That was a privy, I think.
yeah, I'll double check
Oh,
here
okay.
just a second. I don't think so. No, there was no treasure parcel where the ooze was.
DJ
all right.
the European version of Privet.
So, you are able to get back to the Yawning Portal, no problem. And,
Durnan, enter
you
sir.
see, Durnan welcomes you back in there. And, Volo is there. And he sees you guys bringing in his friend Floon, and he's like, "Oh my god, yay!" He's so happy. And you guys get his attention, and you bring him over the dude, and he kind of looks at Ella like, "Oh, is there a problem with your friend?" Because she's not really doing much, and you guys are kind of have to help her along.
Yeah, there was like this brain with arms and legs. I actually wasn't there. I don't know that. Never mind.
Oh, we told you about it.
He says, I think I know where you can get someone to maybe help you. if you need spells, but I would offer you the. I'm sure Durden would agree. Durden would agree that you can stay here for as long as you need, and then that will be courtesy of me because you have brought Floon back to me, and I believe I owe you people some dragons. So I'm going to give you some dragons.
Excellent. And Floon is a boon.
Floon is what?
A boon. A boon to the party.
Oh,
Like bringing us wealth and boom.
all right. Let me get. Damn it! There's so much stuff in Fantasy Grounds for me to be clicking on. I get too excited. All right, let me open this thing. Quests. I need quests. Okay, so he paid you 10 gold each just for accepting the quest, and he promised you 10 times that amount if you return from Floon. So Volo says I have a couple of books in print. I have many in the works, and my funds are very few, but I honor my agreements. And he pulls out a sack of dragons, and he empties it all out on the table, and it's 500 dragons. So you guys get that. 16 plus the treasure from what you found down below. And he says, I thank you. And then he says, if you go to 2 streets over to the east, you will find a cleric, and I think he can help you with your friend here and bring her out of her stupor.
Awesome.
And then you guys are welcome to stay here for as long as you need before you continue your adventures, whatever those may be. And so
Yeah,
let me
if
give
we
you guys the.
can use the cleric, we only need one night rest. We want to keep moving.
No, she needs like 16 days. It's 1 intelligence point per long rest.
Oh,
So
I
she
thought we
needs.
were going to a cleric that could.
No, the cleric is to remove the stun condition. She's all fucked up. She's every kind of way fucked up. She needs help from multiple fronts.
All right, I'm gonna carouse during the 16-day period.
Okay.
Well,
let's
does
see.
she need 16 days? Because I don't think she had 16.
Oh, what was
points
your
of
health?
Intelligence.
What was Ella's health?
6.
Not health.
My
Your
intelligence was 6.
Oh, it was only 6. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you guys only need 6 days, 6 long rests then, and she'll be back to normal. Unfortunately, you can't rest 2 weeks and get an intelligence of 14. Doesn't work like that. That's what you were thinking. I know you guys were. So let's see. I need to go back and get I need to get your XP for all the shit you fought. Because that's how we do it.
So, what would a greater restoration spell cost?
We're gonna find that out.
You guys can go on without me. Just, leave me at the end. I'll nap, drool, babble. It'll be fine.
Your hat's too adorable to leave behind.
All right, so let's see. City Watch doesn't get. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, you already got that one. All right, the Goblin Watchers. Did I give you? Fortunately, I can look in the. No, you guys didn't get that one. Okay, so there's that. And you fought all those nasty fucking mind flayers and everything else. Why isn't it? Oh, I know. Okay. Gray ooze. See, normally I give out XP at the end, but you fought like 4 encounters at once because split the party. So you guys, that one encounter was really 4 different encounters. That's why it was kind of rough. And there was the voice from above, don't split the party. But you guys don't. You guys. It's all fine. You're all alive. All right, that's gonna actually be a shitload of. Bam! Look at that shit. You guys actually go to 3rd level from that.
Level
So
3.
Since you're going to 3rd level and we are we're a few minutes early, but we'll go ahead and take a break here till say 7:35 or 35 past the hour, and then you guys can level up your characters during that. But you don't have to use the break for that. We can come back and continue to level or whatever you guys want to do. So we will return to the game in less than 13 minutes. Don't everybody freak out. All right, so for those of you watching the stream, those of you that redeemed XP things for the fight that didn't happen, we will bank those and we will use those for the next fight. If they don't get used for whatever reason, I will refund everybody's XP so nobody loses anything. And I'm going to change over to the slides, and I'm going to put on the
Ooh,
counter.
I can specialize.
I'm going to put on a 12-minute break. We're going to be back at 7:35.
Can we multi-class?
You do, but you
Oh,
have to roll for it.
yeah,
As I understand it.
that's right. So anything that requires a choice, you need to talk to me about it, including multiclass. But yes, you can multiclass. And with the multiclassing, you have the option to, if you roll a class and you're like, fuck that, you don't have to do it. You can just keep your same level or same
Stick with
same class.
non-multi-class. Gotcha.
Right. And you can do that every level. So every single level you want a multiclass, you can roll for it. And if it's not to your liking, and you get to roll until you get a class that you qualify for, because you might not qualify for all the classes. So if you go to 3rd level and it asks you for an archetype or a skill or anything, you got to randomize it. You can't just pick what you want.
For specialization, can we? Do you want us to roll for that, or can we pick it?
What is the specialization choices?
Battle Master, Champion, or Eldritch Knight?
Oh no, you got to roll.
Okay, and I did roll. I got a 1, so it's Battle Master.
Battle Master, yeah. So for those of you watching, you can't see the screen now because I switched
And are we
to
rolling
slides.
spells as well?
Yeah, so the rule for spells is you got to roll your new spells, but then you can change out any old spells you want. So when you level up, whatever 2 spells or however many you get, you'll get those for sure that you roll, but then you can change out up to however many it allows you to change on your character, which is I think 1 or 2.
All right.
And then you, from when you change out the old ones, you can pick what you want. So if you guys have questions, if you're in doubt, don't do it. I'm going to step away for my a couple minutes on the break. But if you have a question about what you're doing and you're not sure, then just don't do it and ask me first. But I'll be back.
I'm looking for forgiveness because I didn't ask. Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like sitting on this hard chair at this table, everybody. It's better for my neck and my back, but I don't like it. All right, I'm here if you guys have questions.
Hey,
Go ahead.
so presuming we're gonna get me back to having my 6 for int. Um, what are the rules around multi-classing?
So if you want a multi-class, you can roll on the table of classes until you get one you qualify for. And if you then decide you don't want to do it, you can just you can go another level in Warlock.
Okay, I think I'll try that.
Okay.
And there's a
So-
table for classes somewhere, huh?
Yeah, I'll find it for you.
Yeah, drop that on me too.
I think, Rob, last time or a couple times ago, we had discussed the fact that since druids don't learn new spells, they have access to all their spells already. That I can pick them out. Is that what we talked about?
Right. So yeah, exactly. So clerics and
Okay.
druids, it really doesn't matter because they know everything anyway.
All right.
Okay, so we'll start with Ella. Now, do you you can roll on that table and we'll see what you get, and then we'll see if you qualify for it. Then we'll do your eyes. So rogue. I need to look at the multi-classing.
I think it's just Dex. She's 13.
Oh, it is Dex. You're right. Rogue is Dex. And you have a 13 Dex?
I do have a 13 dex.
Okay, so you would choose Rogue. Unless you don't want it, then you would choose Warlock.
Nope, I'll take rogue.
Okay. So as you do that, if you come across any questions it asks you that have choices, then just let me know. And then
Okay.
here, I'll give Sammy the table here.
Having never multi-classed before, are there any other rules I have to
I rolled the same.
worry
Roguish.
about?
You don't have to worry about it now, but I definitely would read the multi-classing thing in the player's handbook before the next game, just to familiarize yourself with. There's a couple weird rules that are like if you take something from a class, you can't do it, and it's hard to explain. You have to just kind of read it, but nothing that you'd have to worry about today, I don't think.
DM, I rolled rogue too. Can I re-roll just to make it more fun?
No. Do you qualify for rogue?
I do.
You not only rolled the same, you rolled the exact same number.
Whoa.
I know. Yeah.
So yeah, your choice is rogue or not.
I'll go paladin.
Okay.
Level 3.
And then you can try next level, whatever you want. Nobody else, I'm
Right.
assuming, is multi-classing. Is everybody not multi-classing?
Correct.
Is Snot back? He's not back, is he?
I was back, but not back. I wasn't at my computer. I was just wearing my headset.
Okay.
Okay, so it says I can gain proficiency with a tool of my choice. Artisan's tool of my choice. So that means I can pick, right?
You can pick that, yeah.
And on my combat superiority, it says I can also pick 3 maneuvers of my choice. That's my choice, right?
Yeah, anything that's within a class ability, you can pick yourself.
Okay. Next question I have. If I pick up Smith's tools, can I actually try to repair my weapons so they're not, damaged or corroded?
If you buy the Smith's tools, there's a difference between being proficient and actually owning the tools.
Well, right. I was going to buy them since we have a week to, downtime.
Yep.
So I have choose one skill from the list below.
Okay, so that you have to randomize. So however many skills are on it, just roll a D, whatever, and then choose it that way.
Cool.
All right, and now it's my turn. So I get to choose an archetype for a ranger. Is that random, or do I get to choose it?
No, that's random.
All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what, number 5?
3? No, number 3. You rolled a D10, right?
Yeah.
So that's 3.
Okay. What the fuck's a Gloom Stalker?
You'll find out.
They're awesome.
All right, we'll find out. I was hoping for fucking Hunter, but and now I'm fucked because that's not PHP.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You can get whatever. You can open whatever it is.
All right. This is gonna take me a minute
Yeah, no
because
problem.
I pretty much only build characters from the PHP.
What is it
One's
from?
Xanthars, I think.
So, Rob, I have
Xanthars,
to
yeah.
choose one of 5 sacred oaths. So roll a d10.
Oh, for Paladin, right? Yeah. So number 5. There's actually 7. I have tables for all. I have things for all this, you guys.
Oh, okay.
So like for
Yeah.
example, here's you guys don't have to be rolling these dice. I just forgot. I mean,
Gotcha.
I took the time to make a table for every choice you have to make. I just forgot I did it. It took me like 14 hours and I fucking forgot. But if you've already picked stuff, then we won't. Just don't worry about it because it's not going to change anything. That's too much. That's too lame. It takes too long. But in the future, for every choice you have to make, I think I have tables for it.
I don't see one for fighter.
Let's see.
Maybe I don't have the book open for it.
There's fighter archetypes right there.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Oh, snap. Eldritch Knight, that's good. You can do spells.
Yeah, but too late. I already put Battlemaster.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to see what I would come up with because, yeah. I guess I don't have all the right books open because all the other different archetypes didn't pop up for me, which makes me sad.
Yeah, that means...
Because it would have been cool to be a fucking samurai.
But you didn't roll it.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to cry. It's already happened. It's in the past.
That's the worst fucking image ever, game. What the fuck?
What image?
The Gloom Stalker game image. Oh, I can't share it. It's
I'll
fucking
find it,
trash.
I'm going
So
to look it up.
Gloom Stalker is what? What is a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Class. Okay, I'll find it. I want to
Worst
see this
fucking
now.
image ever. Read the description of Gloom Stalker and then here, I'll leave. Oh, yeah. Gloom Stalkers are at home in the darkest places, deep under the earth, in gloomy alleyways, in primeval forests, and wherever else the light dims. Most folk enter such places with trepidation, but a Gloomstalker ventures boldly into the darkness, seeking to ambush threats before they can reach the broader world. Such rangers are often found in the Underdark, but they will go in any
Picture's
place that
lame.
evil lurks in the shadows, and that's the fucking picture.
No,
It's
that's
lame.
awful.
Look, you guys, 3 of you guys have already closed it already because you're so pissed off.
It made me think of Frodo from the animated Hobbit movie, like when he's holding the
yeah.
little.
Yes.
You get spells though.
I get
Extra
a
spells.
spell.
Extra
There are
spell.
then no spells.
I get a spell, but nothing else. Like the rest is trash. Like I don't get dark vision. I don't get fucking anything.
You get a wisdom modifier on your initiative. Dread Ambusher. What's up? Hey. What's your wisdom? 0.
Where do you find that?
Dread Ambusher. In the Gloomstalker features. You get Gloomstalker magic and Dread Ambusher at 3rd level.
Oh,
I don't know if you know this, but there's codes for that.
I just assumed.
For somebody
Yeah.
making me do it like 2 years ago.
I make you do it. I totally offered to pay for that. 110%.
Well, yeah, that's why.
I
That's one of the
offered more than you asked for it originally.
I know.
For half
You're like,
of it
I'll give you
complete.
$20 if you just give me that one code. And I was like, all right, I'll just do them all.
Hell yeah. What's this damage cell
Damage
about
self.
the Dread Ambusher? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't read that far.
Take a piece of glass and cut your forearm. Damage self.
Some other crazy shit in D&D where you
Whoa, this is crazy.
get damage. You damage yourself, but you get extra powers or something. I don't know.
No, it doesn't say anything about. It's on roll self. At the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts until the end of that turn. Take an attack that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. If that attack hits, the target takes an extra 1d8 damage.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's something. For those of you that are
I'm gonna
on
have to
this,
hotkey that shit so
the
I
stream
remember.
that are looking at my screen going, what the fuck is that? This is called the Roll for Initiative extension. I haven't used it, but you can select everybody and roll strength saves and whatever. I mean,
Yeah, I like
it's in here anyway. These are all right here. But this you can roll skills for each of these people or
and
do kind
on
of
a side
crazy
note, in my
stuff.
last night's D&D game, I missed the week before also because I was in on call. This is my IRL one, but we're a bunch of pirates. They managed to capture an extra ship, and we got to take over it as a team. And we all rolled to name the boat, and I won with an 11. So I named our ship Bodie McBoatface
Jesus
as per
Christ.
the internet request.
Bodie McBoatface.
It was great.
I thought
What's
it'd
up,
be
Gwydion? I
Stanfield.
see ya.
That was my guess before you said Bodie McBoatface.
I haven't actually been looking at the chat. I look over at the chat sometimes, and it's just all GatherBot stuff, and I'm like, I can't read all that. I gotta just find out what people are saying. Evening all, I see that, Gwydion. Shadzar, why is the name
and in
lowercase of the bot?
IRL game, they have a thing. It's called Jedi Mind Trick. So once per character, and like usually you play the same character for like a year and a half. You can try and use a Jedi Mind Trick. If you roll a natural 20, you can ask for something. It's kind of fucked up, but it's very fun. And for the second time in 10 years, someone got it yesterday.
Shadzar,
I've only been playing with the group for
puts
3 years, but
it puts
when they
everybody's
started it
names
10 years
small.
ago, that's the first
I don't
time it
know.
happened.
All right, Rogue 1, Warlock 2, Paladin 3, Ranger 3, Fighter 3, Druid 3. Yeah. Oh, and you guys are long resting the shit out of everything, so let me give you those.
What's level 4?
It is 2,700. So you guys will have all your hit dice, all your hit points, all your powers, all your everything. This is assuming, of course, that you go and have Ella's stun condition removed. Birds, you guys hear those goddamn birds? Turn that shit off right away.
The stun
Totally going to get Ella's shit fixed.
The stun comes off the moment she regains a point of intelligence.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're gonna wait
That's
for
right.
her to be back to fucking normal.
Yeah, you guys are just gonna hang out for like a week.
With that hat, she'll never be normal.
So, does anybody need more time to jimmy around with their characters?
Not me.
Nope,
No,
I think
sir.
I'm all jimmied.
Everything's
As they say,
jimmied?
good for
Everything's
gold.
jimmied to tip-top condition? Alright, so let's see. Let's get rid of Rainier. Bids you adieu. He bids you farewell and good tidings, and you got a good name with him now, and with the Never Members, which is not what their name is, Never Ember. But Never Member's more fun because I'm 14. And I'm very immature. So, let's see. So you guys rest up at Durnan's, Volo's good word with Durnan at the Yawning Portal. They let you stay there, get all your health back, all your numbers, all your whole thing. You level up everything, and now you are free to explore outside the Yawning Portal and go to spend some of your money. Or Vestiger, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope I said that right. You can explore some of the shops around, or look around and see what's out there, or whatever you guys want to do. You just tell me.
So since there are 15 silver bars and there are 5 of us, I'm going to take my 3 and I'm going to give one each to 3 charitable services around town.
Oh, snap. All right. So, where's my damn...
I'd like to sell my silver bars, please.
Ditto. I would like to sell mine as well.
Ditto.
Oh, wait, hold on.
All right, so...
God damn it! I'm gonna fucking give my bullshit to charity too, because
You're looking at your
character.
character sheet going, God damn it.
Yeah, I've remembered I'm lawful good just now.
You good characters.
Yeah. So
All
I'll
right.
follow suit and give up my awesomeness for
As you
the better of
guys,
all, man.
as you guys are, oh fuck, this is so funny to me. As you guys are preparing for your day, just standing around like at the Yawning Portal, Shadzar has purchased a wild magic surge in the chat.
Hey.
So,
Banshle's back.
oh my
Yeah.
god, okay, I need
I guess it was kind of bad, wasn't it?
everybody to roll a d20.
Ooh. Dibs. Oh shit. Did I get it? So far, I got it.
Hold on. There's
We
one more
need
that
one
needs
more.
to roll. Sammy Davis.
I have a
Oh,
hard time
Sammy
hitting the
gets it.
chat.
Sammy, roll a d6. Sammy, increase your intelligence from 14 to 15.
What?
So
Damn
wait,
it.
Poor Ella. She needed that so bad.
can I give that to her? No.
Nope.
I'll take it.
That was courtesy of Shadzar.
Dad.
All other things that are currently
Thank you,
pending in the chat are not things that can happen pretty much out of combat.
That's one more combat.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so let's give you guys a peek at. I mean, Waterdeep is a big place, but there is things. So there's a map here that we can refer to. And you guys will be. This is where the P token is, the party token. That's coming up out of the sewers. So, but you guys went to the yawning portal, so we'll just say that you're coming back into the heart of where all the shops are and everything. So you guys can. I put number tokens on there. The buildings that are there that don't have numbers on it, those are just like houses and people's residences and stuff. So there's a few different places that you can go to, and you would easily be able to identify by walking around what these places are by their signs and whatnot. So there's a manor. There's the Bent Nail, which just has a sign that says the Bent Nail, so you'd have to assume what that is. There's another one with a sign that says Steam and Steel. Corellan's Crown. Tiger's Eye. Bookworm's Treasure. And those are the 6 things that are there. So if you guys want to go to shops and look around, you can do that.
Can we stop off at the Bookworm's Treasure and see if they'll buy that spell book off of us?
Hell, that's a fucking amazing idea.
Okay, so you guys go to the Bookworm's Treasure, and you'd be able to walk all the way around. You'd have to go, like down the street and off, and then come back. Not a problem. Easy to get to. And you go in there.
We all push our spectacles up on our noses as we enter.
So that you look smart.
That's not going to happen for me.
The front of the bookstore is adorned with a charming sign of a gold dragon curled around a treasure hoard of books and scrolls. And inside the shop is decorated with a beautiful hardwood, and the earthy scent of old books permeates the air. It's a 3-story building, and you see that at least two of the stories have books in them, just like a wall to wall, exactly what you would image it to be. And it looks maybe like there's more shelves in here than it should hold. And the shop manager, Rishal, comes over to greet you. And he is a short dragonborn, a gold dragonborn. And he comes over and he says, "Hi, I'm Rishal, and then I am the page turner. And I live on the 3rd floor. What can I do for you fine adventurers today?"
I have a book. Do you buy books?
He says, "Well, I certainly sell books, and I trade books, and I, under the right circumstances, might even buy books. What do you have?"
I'd like to pull out the spell book and open it up and display some of the spells inside.
Ah, very good. A spell book. I actually sell and offer for use spell books here. Let me take a look at this and see if this is something I might like to buy. So he is going to look at the spell book. There is a list of spells that he can sell people, but this would obviously be only probably useful for a wizard. And he lets wizards copy the spells out of the books for a price. And
So it's multiple uses. That's even more valuable.
Right, so he's going to look through your spell book and see, does he need these spells? Right.
Does we'll give it to him for 5% of the profit.
Okay.
And to role play here, Sammy walks over and starts twirling his dreadlocks and goes, "You look like Will Smith with dreadlocks."
Boo!
Role play.
Did I say that out loud?
Okay, so he says, this spellbook that you have contains 6 spells, 4 of which I could make use of. And he says, I'm able to make use of 4 of these spells at this price. I will offer you half of that, so I will buy this spellbook off of you for 50 gold.
Anybody in the party want it? The book, I mean.
I don't think anyone can use it.
No.
Nope.
Sold.
50 gold it is, sold! And he reaches, oh, not 5,051, just 51. God damn it. And he reaches in his, under the counter there and pulls out 50 dragons and slams them down on the counter, and he said, you've made me happy and you've made yourself some cash. And he says, if you know any wizards, send them my way, because I can let them copy out of these spellbooks, and now that you've added to my collection.
Sammy says, "My next level, I'm gonna try wizard, and I'll come back."
All right. He says, I'll have all these spells here ready for you. He says, I have spells ranging from 25 gold pieces to 750 gold pieces. So I've got some mighty powerful things.
Jesus.
And then he says, there are many books here for you to peruse if you wish. Feel free to educate yourselves on any manner of subjects I might have here. Everything is free except for the spell books. And then he sits back down at the table and says, let me know if you need anything else. And then he just continues to write in his book that he's writing in. Not a spell book, but he's just like making notes maybe about his new acquisition.
Is there anything else interesting here in the bookstore?
He says, well, it depends on what your level of interest is, but there's nothing here that's magical other than the spell books that I have. It's all mostly lore and information on the region, and the specialty books I have are my spell books, but any other books that you see here could probably be found at other libraries and such.
How much for a local lore book?
I will sell you a copy of Volo's Enchiridion for 5 gold pieces.
Wait, Ella, don't. We can ask for a signed copy later.
Yeah. Volo's totally a homeboy.
Well, if I buy the book, he'll sign it for me. I just know it.
But we could ask for a free book? Maybe? Yes?
I'll buy a book.
Okay. So, go ahead and take 5 gold pieces off.
Supporting the
And
local economy.
I'm actually interested in this, by the way. I want to know myself if... I know I gave it to you guys in a Discord chat, but I want to know if this works. Volo's Enchiridion. Waterdeep Enchiridion. Okay, so now... Do you guys get that?
Yes.
Now, can you page across all the multiple pages of it?
No.
No. The module you're attempting to use is not loaded. D&D Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Okay, so let me
Yeah, the link is in your in the chat in Discord.
So now can you? So now from page 1, can you go to pages 2 and 3?
No.
Okay. So I was hoping that would work, but apparently Fantasy Grounds won't let us do that. So, but you guys do have there is a copy of this in the Discord. There's a PDF of it, the entire thing. It's like fucking, how many pages? I don't know. A lot of pages. 25, 50, I don't know. And basically,
It was a lot.
yeah, there's nothing that you need to play the game, but it's a lot of, interesting lore and D&D typey, role play typey, fancy storybook type stuff. Some pictures. So good. So you buy that, and then Ella stows that away so she can try to get Volo's autograph later on. And then
I am going to try to get smart.
yeah. So you guys can read here if you want. Is that what you mean by get smart?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How long would you like to read? And does everybody else want to read stuff, or are you gonna?
I'll only read until the party leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bought the book. I can take it with me.
I'm gonna leave almost immediately and be like, yeah, you need to do that shit on your own time.
All right. So you guys walk out of there, and Rishal, the page turner, bids you good day and good travels, and please come back. Please come back again. And then you guys can decide to go to another place. I'm going to spring Fireball on them after they go to 3 places. Do you guys want to be reminded again the titles?
Yes, please.
All right. Tiger's Eye, Corellan's Crown, Steam and Steel, The Bent Nail, and there's a house that doesn't have a sign on it, but it's a big manor. And
Oh yeah, actually I see it. It says #prom date.
goddamn, you got to get that in every time. I love it. And it's about a 4-story manor that's set apart from all the rest of the houses, and it looks special and kind of draws your eye. So that is a place that you can decide to go to too as well.
Properly labeled.
Steam and Steel, please, sir.
Yes, please, definitely.
Steam and Steel. Okay, so you guys walk down past the Tiger's Eye, and you go.
Wait. When we're walking past Tiger's Eye, what kind of place does that look like?
It looks like it might be a private business of some kind.
Okay.
And then the manor is there. The manor's number 1. And you come down the alley here, past the Bent Nail, to Steam and Steel, and you're gonna have to go. Insert joke here. You're gonna have to go in the back door. So you guys go there, and there is smoke and steam billowing out of the many windows around the indoor forge. And you walk in, and this is definitely a weapons shop. And there are 2 shopkeepers in here. One of them is a fire genasi, and the other one is a water genasi. So they're in there. And they see you come in the back door, and they kind of tilt their heads and look at you like, ooh, many people don't usually come in the back door, but they don't react negatively or anything, and they say, yes, do come in. Welcome to Steam and Steel. How can we help you?
You have magic weapons.
Yeah, I'm looking for a bow, or like a quiver that refills itself, some sort of shit like that, or maybe a nice short sword. I don't know.
Is that what you say? I'm looking for this or that or some shit like that.
Yes.
I like it. So you look around, the party just looks around, and you can tell that this has all manner of metal weapons, armor, and shields. And so basically anything that would be in the player's handbook is available here as far as weapons and armor and shields, but nothing of a magical nature.
Boo.
So Samuel asked the water genasi, you need to stay near a large body of water to keep your health up.
And he says, what concern is that of you, good sir?
Oh, yeah, he didn't see me take that magic sword that he was hiding behind the desk. Oh, distraction. Just a question I have, because I'm an ethereal, celestial kind of body, Asmar. I'm interested
I
in
drink
other
plenty of fluids, he says.
groups. That's good.
I take fluids in and I on occasion give them out. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you know what I'm saying?
I look in my pack and see a rusty sword and go, damn, what the hell? Why do you have that behind the desk?
I would, while I'm here, want to inquire about a short sword.
Oh, we have many fine short swords. You may purchase them at your leisure. How many would you like?
I would like one. Are they priced based on the player's handbook?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
So yeah, any weapon, any metal weapon, any armor, any shield that you guys want to buy that's in the player's handbook, you can do that. Just let me know out loud, and then you can put it on your sheet and take away the money.
So
Annie?
Sammy goes, I know your name's Q. Do you have anything special in the back?
He says, my name is Avi, and this is Embrick. I don't know any Q, but at this time we don't have any, and he puts his fingers in the air, special items. I know what you mean, but we sometimes have those, but we do not have any currently. And yes, Stooner, anything in the player's
Alright.
handbook that is a metal weapon and armor or shield.
Yeah,
They
look,
have-
I already have scale. I already have the best I can do for my character, so.
Okay.
I would actually like to see if I can buy a chain shirt, but I want to haggle the price.
Okay. What is the price of a chain shirt?
50 gold pieces.
All right. Which one do you want to haggle with? The fire or the water?
Let's see. Sammy was annoying the water one, right? So I'll talk to the fire one.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a persuasion or intimidation, whichever way you want to go with it.
And I'll flick a Bicco and try to distract the fire guy. As he
No!
does that.
Why? Oh god, I can't stop
Yeah,
you.
advantage.
First of all, I don't think they have those in this world, sir. But I'll try to be persuasively nice.
Okay. He says to you, aren't you the sweetest thing? But that price is 50.
What if I traded my old leather armor? I mean, slightly used leather armor.
He says, I'll give you half the price of your old armor, and I'll discount you. What is leather armor? 10?
Yeah, so I'd get 5 off.
Yeah, he says, I'll discount you, represents a 10% reduction in price if you give me your old armor.
Sammy coughs and goes, smoky in here.
All right,
Try
would
again.
any of you other fine travelers like to buy weapons, armor, or shields?
Do you have arrows?
I don't have arrows.
Where do you know? Because obviously merchants are close tight.
Yes.
Do you know where we can get some arrows?
I do. you can get arrows. Stand by. At the bent nail.
Appreciate that, sir. That will be my next stop.
All right. Would anybody else care to buy any of our fine goods here today?
Ooh,
No,
I have
but
a question.
Ella
Yes.
is distracted from the books and wandering around in front of the shop swinging her new short sword.
Nice.
Did you teach me how to melt these silver bars down and maybe coat a weapon with them? Because I have these new
Ah,
shiny smith tools, and
that is quite a task. We could teach you how to do that. It would take many weeks to teach you how to do that, or we could do it for you for a small fee.
can I stay and watch? Maybe learn a
Well,
little bit, glean some
this
knowledge.
is a process. I mean, you'd be welcome to, but this is a many days process. This is not something we do in just a little short time.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll come back every day.
All right. Well, he says if you each silver bar that you give us, we can turn into 10 silver tipped arrows, perhaps. But we don't have arrows. What were you thinking? Or were you thinking about doing a sword, or what were you thinking?
Yeah, either the rapier or the scimitar, whichever I have enough silver bars for.
He says, well, to do a weapon of that sort, it would take 3 silver bars.
I have 3.
And as you guys are haggling over silver weapons, another wild magic surge. I thought I put a bit on that.
No limit, and I'll roll again if I need to. 'Cause that was,
Yeah, you guys want to.
A random monster
Eraser, you're funny, random monster.
in town.
Yeah. It would instantly be killed by 50 people.
Not the point.
Let's do the wild magic surge, though. But I do want to put a... Wild magic surge should have been like once an hour or something like that in real time. Because I don't want somebody to just go, wild magic surge, bam, 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 13 in a row. But we'll do it here.
I like the 13 in the row, though. Wild Magic Surge is the best thing ever.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna
There
do...
could be some bad things there.
I'm going to do something until it applies. See, random, the thing about that is, it's kind of a difficult thing to have the chat by it, because it usually applies to one person. We just got lucky with that whole party thing.
So, start
I'm rolling.
I guess,
I
right?
am. I'm rolling. I'm rolling if I can roll to 6 of them already. Like, spell fails. Like, we can't, I can't use it. Yeah, I might have to reconsider even having this available, because it doesn't normally apply to the whole party. It usually applies to one person, and mostly during combat. So I might have to remove that.
Or you could
Oh,
put
there.
in
Okay,
it,
well, here we go.
only
Everybody
during
roll a
combat.
d20.
Woo,
I didn't hear anybody what they said the last 30 seconds because I was talking over you, so I didn't hear you. Okay, Stacy, roll a d6. Okay, Stacy, increase your dexterity by 1.
Ooh.
And then I actually am going to go to the store and take off.
Take it off.
Because it doesn't, I didn't, until he did that a couple times and we went through it, I'd never thought in my head, oh yeah, that's not going to work. Well, no, I'm not going to take it off. I'm just not gonna let it. Oh yeah, that I'm not gonna take it off. It's just it just won't apply during non-combat. So if somebody buys it outside of combat, we're just gonna say no. But in combat, it's fine.
Let's get in combat because Sammy's buying them a bunch of them.
All right. So let's see.
Long live Spatula!
Everybody is done with weapons, or was there more business to take care of?
Oh, we never decided about the silver weapons.
Oh yeah.
Multi-silver
So
bars.
silver, 3 silver bars. We will silver a weapon for you for the low price of 100 gold pieces, and it will take 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
No.
What
Yeah,
about-
you can give him 1 silver bar. You don't need
What
to
about
give all 3.
148 gold and 16 silver? Can you do it in 1 day?
This is obviously the amount of money you have.
No, that'd leave me with 50 copper.
Oh, okay. So they say it's a specialized process, and we have to bring in a magical person to help us do it. And so it's not something that we can just do. Now, if we were to come by some silvered weapons, we would be willing to sell them. But to make one is going to be quite the difficult task.
Sammy quickly says, "We're in the wrong shop."
How much damage does this fire genasi do?
Oh, yeah, bring it.
He can breathe on you. Okay, so anybody else want to do anything with weapons?
Sir.
Okay, if not, you may venture to any of the remaining
house?
4 locations. Okay, you want to go to the house?
Can you share that map again?
Which one was the one that was going to have arrows?
The arrows is at
Something
the
in
bent
the
nail,
nail?
which is just the number 2.
So we're almost like at number 2. Well, we're also almost at the number 4, I suppose. Maybe we should do one of them.
I
Well,
would really like to look for arrows. Like,
All
my
right.
arrows are seriously fucking hurting.
Let's just go
All right.
across the street.
So you go over to the bent nail,
It's
and
like it's a bobbit.
yeah, exactly. It's a small wooden sign that's bare except for a large bent nail sticking out of it. So it doesn't even say bent nail; it just is a bent nail. And you go in, and there's ornate furniture, and as well as a selection of bows and crossbows, and of course many arrows. The wall behind the counter is lined with rows of finely carved wooden canes, quarterstaffs, and shields. And the guy that's in there says, "Yes, hello. I am Talisal Vanar. You can call me Tally." And he just appears to be a kind of a half-elf commoner-looking dude. And he says, "How may I help you here today?"
You got any magic shit?
I forgot, you're the guy that goes in and says, "I want this and that," and shit like that. He says, "Well, no, I don't have any magic items. I just have finely carved wooden items, and I also make wooden items. So if you'd like to order anything on special, a piece of furniture or a sculpture made out of wood, perhaps."
Well, I was hoping he had something better than a longbow, but since he doesn't, I would like 40. Hold on, let me count.
You have light
I'd like
crossbow?
49 arrows, please.
You would like 49 arrows?
Yeah,
Do you have 3 quivers to carry those in?
I will once you give me the other 2 quivers.
So you would like 2 quivers and 49 arrows?
Yes.
I can accommodate you. And
Can I assume you have a light crossbow at my disposal?
are you speaking to Snot?
No, I'm talking to the patron.
Oh, one moment, please, sir. One moment. One deal at a time. Please. Please be
I'm
patient.
trying to confuse you. Yeah.
Oh, so you're trying to confuse me. Okay. Leon, make sure the price goes up on this guy.
No, we're throwing a bunch of money at you. You want
All
to
right,
go
so
higher?
Stooner, you can take for Snot 49 arrows and 2 more quivers at the customary price out of the player's handbook. And you there with your blue pointy hair, what is your deal?
Athmar. That's who I am. Call me Sammy. And I am female.
Did you just make the horse giddy up noise?
No, I was giving him the wink.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm
but you
looking
did.
for a light crossbow and some.
I heard the same thing you did, Rob. Not gonna lie.
You're like, I'm
Uh-huh.
Sammy. Hat. So yes, he says we have light crossbows here, even for left-handed or right-handed, and we also have bolts to go with. What would you like?
All right. Righty tighty, and I need the bolts.
So would you like a light crossbow and 20 bolts?
Yes, sir. That would be excellent. And I didn't want to offend you because I know you guys are formal, and this is a really well-established establishment. Is there an inn around here we can sleep tonight? That you know?
We got lodging.
Yes, there's many inns, but probably the closest one would be the Yawning Portal. They're quite expensive.
We're looking for something a little cheaper.
You mean like less than free that you're getting at the Yawning Portal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking for something when we need to get out of there if we need to. So.
Well, yeah, there's many inns. I don't recommend any in particular, but they're about. There's many inns and facilities to bed down for the night. Perhaps even ones with special company.
Yeah, it's not an Irish person where we can have a drink or two.
Is there any places that have clam sandwiches?
You want the Blumpkin? Oh, yes, there's many a brothel there in Waterdeep. It would be above decorum for me to point those out to you, but yes, suffice to say they do exist. So for Sammy, you can go in the player's handbook and take out a light crossbow, 20 bolts, and a quiver for the appropriate amount of gold pieces.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Good. Sir.
Oh, go ahead.
Good sir, might you sell me 3 of those crossbow bolts as well? And while you're at it, a case for my bolts.
Yes, we can certainly sell you 3 bolts and a case.
I'm off.
And you may also transact that. And he looks over to Serrata and says, "You interested in anything?"
Oh no, I'm just browsing.
Yeah, he's gonna keep a special eye on you.
The only guy that's not ranged in the whole group.
Well, they have quarterstaffs, shields, canes, furniture, everything else. All right. Anybody else want to do anything in this mess?
No, sir, I am quite happy.
Okay. So you proceed out to go to one of the remaining 3 places. And all of a sudden, something happens. There is a massive explosion. Windows rattle as the roar of an explosion fills Trollskull Alley. Charred bodies and anguished screams fly through the air. A thick cloud of acrid smoke billows outward from the blast, which seems to have occurred right outside the door. What do you guys do?
Snot will rush outside to attempt to help anyone injured immediately.
Okay.
Because fucking lawful good garbage.
What about the
Sammy
rest
will
of you?
join him. Yeah, Sammy will join him and try to help.
Okay.
I will amble out more slowly, but I would also try to help.
Okay.
I'm not helping, but I will totally look at the train wreck about to happen. That has happened.
Okay. Roll for me, Stacy, an Arcana check, please. Zarati, what do you do?
I cast Goodberry and go out and start handing them out.
Excellent. Okay. Stacy, you try to determine what caused this explosion just by staring and looking around, but you are unable to find out what that is. Many city guards and city watch come rushing toward the scene and assist you, helping others, also bringing water, bandages, and many other things like that. And after this explosion happens, people emerge from their houses and shops to survey the devastation. And let me have Ella and Zarati roll Arcana checks as well. Okay, both of you know that this was a fireball spell that caused this explosion. Don't see the origin of it, but you can tell that's what it was.
Do they tell us?
Zerati will shout that this was done by a mage.
All right. Sammy immediately looks around and sees if he sees any kind of nefarious beings floating around.
Yes.
And I
So
would start to inquire of others. There are other bystanders. Did you
Hold on.
see anyone do
Wait.
this?
There's something I can do here. Let me see if it's viable.
okay, so as you're deciding that, the devastation that's caused by this explosion is that it didn't set any of the buildings on fire, but there are 11 people dead. There's one elderly female human who was just out for a walk, two cloaked male humans clad in leather armor and sheathed swords, two female humans, and one half-elf dressed in plain clothes, one male gnome who was wearing a burned cloak and clutching a dagger, two female halflings who were playing the flute and a fiddle, and two male halflings who were dancing, and they're all just laying there dead from that explosion.
Shit.
So what would you guys like to do other than generally assist?
Are any of the bodies wearing signet rings or other markings that might denote them as being members of a noble house?
Please roll for me a perception check.
While he's doing that, Sammy's gonna try to determine which direction this fireball came from, so he might
Okay, roll
locate
a
this
nature check.
sniper.
So, Zarate, you do notice in looking around that one of the dead male humans has a black winged snake tattooed on his right forearm. The dead gnome, you notice, has dry waste on his boots and cloak, and you think that that might mean he spent some time recently in the sewers. And he also has a pouch containing 5 100 gold piece gemstones.
Well, I will leave the pouch.
Okay.
And think about the things that I have learned.
And Sammy can tell the general direction from where the fireball would have originated, but there's so many people running around and so much chaos that you can't know anything basically more than that. You just know that's what happened.
All right.
Does it look like
So-
anyone's trying to hide
No.
or like falling away or any of that shit? Like anyone that no one knows for an emergency, like on the perimeter that doesn't belong.
Roll a investigation check.
Fuck.
And you can also roll a perception check with it.
All right. I'll give you my investigation first, sir.
Okay.
Or perception. God damn it! I got inspirations.
Yeah, you have 2 of them. So you don't see anybody that is acting weird or generally like fast walking away or any type of suspicious activity at all at this point. You don't see that at all. And after you guys survey the situation for a few minutes, more of these city guards enter Troll Skull Alley, and they post guards at each entrance. And you can tell they're not letting anybody come in or out now without permission from the superior officer. And there is a Griffin cavalry. It's pronounced cavalry, not cavalry, like I've said it my whole life. A Griffin cavalry rider appears, and the city watch goes to talk to him as he shows up, and everybody's kind of calming down and getting more organized and trying to help, pick up the bodies and do things like that. And the guy that's in charge shows up. It's like the investigator and his apprentice or his assistant shows up, and these guys are.
He's a pimp.
He's a pimp.
He's a goddamn pimp.
He's got a purple fur coat with a Technicolor dream coat with a purple cane. And these guys show up, and they obviously are motioning to the guards and getting everybody to checkpoints because they're trying to set up a perimeter to figure out who did this dastardly explosion so they can catch them. And so besides these guys, there's about a dozen, maybe 14 guards that are around, and they start to pick up the corpses and cart them off to the local temples. But this inspector is closely looking at each one, and you guys can roll. You know what? I'm going to use this thing. I'm going to use my new extension called Roll for Initiative, which does party checks.
So Sammy feels like he was tripped by this gnome from the sewers, and he's gonna try to bless the dead gnome. He's a paladin.
So, what did that do? That put something up on your screen that said, "Please roll a perception."
Yeah.
That's
Perception.
fucking cool as shit.
Was really
That's
awesome.
I rolled bad.
I rolled worse.
Is that
So,
a bot
was that-
you did,
Minus
Rob?
1.
Did you
And,
guys
and,
have to did you guys have to roll, or did you click a button, or what?
Click the
what
button, yeah.
Click the
and it
button.
just
Yeah.
oh yeah. So I guess you can't. I guess it doesn't have a thing where it do it in the tower. Okay, so you guys, as Stacy, one, as a group, you guys know enough that you can overhear the the inspector talking to the guards and discussing, and you find out that the gnome was running from armed pursuers, of which there were 3, and the third person who was chasing the gnome is not among the dead. You guys further here discuss that the gnome and his pursuers were moving toward the tavern in Troll Skull Alley. And neither the gnome or the pursuers saw the blast coming. And so this investigator decides to move off to the tavern and start, questioning people and investigating people.
I'd like to sneak along kind of behind and see what more I can overhear.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me to make sure that you're not noticed in the tower. Okay, that should be good enough. There's a lot of commotion and crazy noise and everything, so you should be able to follow relatively undetected, unless they go outside the parameter of the where the guards are stationed. Let's see, oh yeah, I do. Okay. So you follow these investigators, and they start to talk to a person just outside a building. They don't even make it into a building. And they start talking to a person who is the owner of the Corellan's Crown, which is a place that you had not gone into yet. And you overhear this.
I was watering plants in the greenhouse on the second floor of my shop when the blast blew out some of the windows. But lucky I wasn't injured. Through the smoke, I saw a cloaked man take something from the body of a...
Wait, it faded out.
It did, what the hell?
Cloaked man.
Oh, okay, so someone typed nosebleed in the chat, no names, and it switched sounds. So I gotta play that again. So don't anybody, oh, by the way, Stooner and Furied aren't hearing this because they're not connected to the thing.
Feed.
It kept kicking me off the thing.
Oh, did it? Okay, I'm gonna play it again, but I put it in the chat.
I
paid for this. We're gonna
watering
listen to it.
plants in the greenhouse on the second floor of my shop when the blast blew out some of the windows. But lucky I wasn't injured. Through the smoke, I saw a cloaked man take something from the body of a dead gnome, and then he started limping away. He was badly burned and casting glances over his shoulder like he was afraid someone might be following him. I think he was headed toward the bent nail.
Okay, so you overhear that.
Did we see anybody? Because that's where we were, right at the bent nail. Did we see anybody actually heading our direction as we were heading out?
No, you didn't. So isn't that
Odd.
You then see the investigators move over to the Tiger's Eye, a place that you also have not gone, into yet. And it seems there's an argument And from what I mean, well, you'll listen to it and see what you garner from it. So let me find that.
I tell you, it was not a man. More like a puppet shaped like a man, a puppet without strings. It was on the rooftop. It hurled something into the crowd below that caused the explosion. I saw those halflings burned alive. I saw them.
I don't like it.
So the investigators are, mumbling a few more things to her, and they move on, and then they stop a kid in the street. He's a young kid. He's maybe 12 years old or ish, and you hear him talking to the investigators.
Right after the explosion, I tucked behind a rain barrel, and I heard a plop, and I found this in the barrel.
All of a sudden, there's a welcome waterfall. What the fuck is happening?
Out of character, do any of us know of Necklace of Fireballs? Like, out of character, would any of us know one after that where he's like, a puppet without strings hurled something? And one of us knew that it was a fireball spell. Alright, so.
Well, I mean, you can roll a history check to see if you know that.
Hey, just to remind you, you had a fireball thrown at you when you were floating 20 feet up. Yeah.
No, that was
firebolt.
Yeah, that
was fireball.
So
So
I
the
assume that kid showed something.
Yeah, I was getting to that.
Okay.
So he pulls out a clasp, a broken clasp with 2 beads on it, and you do know, Snot, you do know that this is in fact a necklace of fireballs. You might not have ever seen one before, but based on the description from what you had previously known about or read about, this is what you're looking at.
I'll tell my team. Like, everyone, like, quietly, very quietly, like, whispering it into their ear.
And you know that anybody holding one of these is in violation of the city code. And so whoever was in possession of this was obviously a criminal. Besides the fact that he blew up, he blew up the street.
Tuck it and go.
So the investigator takes it from the child and says, hey, we'll take care of that. Thank you, Sonny. And you guys are all, you're able to sort of hang out, following them, listening to them, and
So Sammy says, "Oh, there's a puppet over there," and grabs the beads from his hand and throws it to Snot. No, I'm kidding.
You're under arrest.
Yeah, I totally wouldn't even have paid attention to that. You gotta remember, man, my character's lawful good. He's on their side. Even if they are stupid, he will fix it, but he'll do it the right way. Not the illegal way.
So you guys see them start to cart the bodies off, and everything's, as much as it can get in a half hour or an hour, get back to normal. It starts to get back to normal. The panic has subsided, and you guys were able to give people good berries and sort of get them up or get them healthy enough to be transported on stretchers to the various clerics and whatnot in the area that can help these people. So what do you want to do at this point, not knowing anything else?
So from the first thing of text, they said somebody was headed towards the bent nail, and that's where we were at. So maybe look around to see if I don't know. I mean, I would like to look for tracks, but I don't think I can find tracks on a street.
Yeah, a lot of people have been walking here, so I doubt it.
There are some various people standing around.
We can ask them to see the ones
Yeah,
that
let
are
me
near the
do-
bet now about
let me
where they
do
might have.
another fancy dancy thing here. I want to see this. To have you do. Yeah.
Sammy
That is
does say, "Hey, Ranger, where'd this gnome come from that they're so interested in? Can you track
No,
it?"
it's not a gnome. It's they saw dead gnome bodies. They didn't really
Yeah.
say what the
Where's
person
the
looked like.
gnome body or the gnome guy that's dead now?
Why are you asking the ranger? You should be asking Serrata.
No.
Apparently, Serrata is very perceptive.
Well, you can track tracks, right, Ranger?
Nope. That is not one of the ones I got chosen for my level 3 skill. If I stay here for an hour, I can tell you there's a lot of people around us, and that's about all.
Serrata?
All right. So, I wish that I'm gonna have to see if. The only thing I don't like about that thing that it's a really cool thing that asks you guys to make the rules, but then they're not in the tower. I don't like that. All right. Regardless, Zarati absolutely and probably Stacy would see someone who was an eyewitness to this that looks like they could be approached and spoken to, and you guys could question them. Do you want to do so?
I'm going to go pee, so please excuse me.
Get a soda bottle, man. All right.
So yes, I would go ahead and approach and ask them if they saw anything.
Okay. So this eyewitness, in a very cliche manner, like, "Psst, come here. Are you guys, he I mean, it's more of a comedy than it is anything that's dangerous. And he's like, you guys looking for information? Because I heard some things, that kind of thing. And he's able to tell you that he did see the creature that set off the fireball. And he says it bared a striking similarity to the automatons that sometimes march in the Day of Wonders parade. And anybody who's lived in Waterdeep during the fall season knows that there's this big parade. And because it's sponsored by the local Temple of Gond, you might want to go there to garner more information about this. And he says, I saw him, but I don't know that anyone else did. So I don't know if you ask anybody else if they saw anything different than what I saw, but that's my guess.
I am back.
Interesting.
They solved the whole mystery while you were gone.
Nice.
Yeah, we
And
heard
I didn't
about
bring
a
my full.
puppet or something, right? We heard about a puppet or something.
He keeps
might
that game with the
match.
puppet. So he suggests you go to this Temple of Gond in the city, and you guys would know how to go there if that's what you want to do, or you can do something else.
Well, let's go to the Temple of God, I guess, since no one's speaking up.
I know. I think all of my players are disoriented because normally the game is roll initiative and beat shit up, and then now we're like doing things.
But do we want to try to figure out where the gnome came from? Because he was like, we examined him and he looked like he was from the sewers, or he had some.
Well, maybe not from the sewers, but that he had been in the sewers because his boots had shit all over them.
Yeah, that's what we're.
Yeah, but
We
we were
wanna-
just down in the sewers and we kicked everything's ass. So
Right.
Like a week
All right.
ago.
That's
this
true.
is
That's true.
very true. Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to do anything else, you can tell me what that is, or if you want to go to the Temple of Gone, you tell me.
So we have two options that I can see. We can go to the Bent Nail, and we can go to the temple. What do we want to do?
Temple.
Yeah, because we were at the Bentnell and we didn't see anybody there. Or see
And
anybody
I-
run around.
Also got my arrows out of the bent nail, so I don't care.
Yeah, when you guys came out, even though it was said that there was a guy running in that direction, you didn't see anybody when you came out. And then next thing you know, bam, it blew up.
All right, let's go to the temple.
Okay. So you guys march on over to the temple, known as the House of the Inspired Hands. Looks like a cross between a temple and a workshop. The symbol of Gond, a toothed cog with 4 spokes, is displayed prominently. You see the silhouette of a humanoid shape perching on the rooftop. It extends an arm, releasing a tiny metal sparrow into the sky. The bird does a few loops in the air and then veers right toward you. Whoa!
I put up my arm like I'm about to catch a hawk. I'm a fucking ranger, right? So, yeah, birds, come on.
I love my ranger.
Starts to rain. So, at this point, everyone can roll. Oh, wait! Don't roll anything.
Does it look mechanical? This bird that's coming at the.
Yeah. It does look mechanical.
Oh, I'd prefer to roll my own initiative from now on. Because fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
There's no, if you click the button or roll the initiative, there's no different things that happen. It's only in your head.
Yeah, superstitions win, right?
Why are you rolling twice, Sammy?
I only went up one, so I'll take my first roll.
I like that you
Just
present
enough.
it to me as if it's a choice you're making. Yes, that's right. That's me yelling at you.
Random.
It's a mechanical bird, and it is coming toward you, and you can garner that it's flying at 60 feet per 60 feet movement speed. However, Stacy has a chance to do something before it gets there. So what does Stacy
Ooh,
do?
yeah. Okay, so this mechanical bird's flying towards us, right?
Yes.
Is Ella still stunned? Or can that
No.
be
Does she have stun
That's
on her?
gone. That should be
Oh
gone.
yeah, I gotta take that off.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
She's, like I said,
Uh,
she's stunning. But
Yeah, everybody else's effects should be all good to go, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so we're basically just standing there in the middle. Everyone kind of clustered together while this thing is kind of flying at us.
Right.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. So, for fearing for Ella, I will run and basically tackle her to the ground to protect her. Because she seems to be very squishy, so.
She is very squishy.
Okay.
And I want to say, if you found a bird, I'm afraid it's going to take you away.
I've
All right.
already pulled my hat down over my head because I'm scared, so good job.
All right, so roll. Stacy, roll a athletics check for me, please. Okay, you clumsily tackle Ella to the ground in a successful manner, and neither of you are hurt, but it was not pretty. And after you do that, this bird decides it's going to come at one of the standing people, which is going to be Snot, and try to
His
attack.
he's got his arm up, like, hey, no, land here.
And the bird misses you,
Fuckers.
this mechanical sparrow, and Serrata has a chance to do something.
Fuck the piano music. Serrata, I'm speaking for Serrata.
That's so funny because you guys are like, fuck this bullshit.
I will target it with an infestation if it's still within 30 feet.
Yes, it would be that close, yes.
And I don't know how to target it, so it needs to roll.
Oh, sorry, my bad. It's in the combat tracker. I just didn't make it visible. I'm sorry about that. He succeeds, or it succeeds, I should say.
So I will move away.
Okay, Snot, you would have a chance to do something.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot it right in the fucking head.
Okay.
Ranger.
Like, fuck this guy. Come on now. I'll put my arm out lovingly. And I'm gonna... Oh, why do I... No. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna shoot.
I love you.
There's some fucked up shit on my page.
Alright, then you hit. And this mechanical bird tries to fly back up and just crashes into the side of the building. Bam.
I'm gonna run up and grab the pieces as they fall.
Okay, you can do that.
I don't know anything about machines, but I know a lot about animals. And that shit was fucked up, guys. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm gonna pick myself up off the ground, dust myself off.
Yeah.
Take out my quarterstaff and hold it like a baseball bat kind of over my shoulder, looking around, darting eyes for the next one.
Also, did my arrow survive?
No.
God damn it.
And I want to make sure and give you guys the XP for that.
Why?
Why
Level
would it
up
come to
2
me?
XP. The bird was actually going toward Stacy, but then Stacy ran and tackled Ella. Because, you know, it's D&D football. And then it decided to change course for a standing person, so I just randomized that. Alright, and as you guys dispatch that bird and kind of look at each other like, what in the fuck? Then you're free to enter the temple.
Oh yeah, Sammy's running to the temple. He's like, birds down. What was that shit up on the roof?
And
Release
even
the birds.
Release the Kraken, baby.
No, that shit was some sort of fucked up shit. There's no running into the temple. It's like, what the fuck was going on here? We gotta collect our shit.
Alright, so even though it's still a couple minutes before we normally end, this is a good place to stop. Because you guys are just about to enter the temple and then find out what the hell happens in here. So we will do that.
Sounds good.
Episode 4 next week.
Get some.
I'm gonna let Snot keep his extra inspiration. Just because. I don't know why.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's setting a precedent for another
No,
game.
but
That's bullshit.
You got it for something awesome, so that's why I want to let you keep it.
And then we can just cash out the other ones for gold.
Did we do anything about that last week, or did we decide not to do that? I think you guys told me you didn't want to do it.
I don't think we did anything.
Yeah,
we didn't do anything because we couldn't remember what we had agreed to do.
Yeah, and then I think, but I do. Am I misremembering that someone said I'd just forget about it and not make it anything? Because the well, yeah, you just say that because you want some shit.
Yeah, and I wasn't here, so.
Oh, that's right. You weren't here. Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to play your character, and I did much worse than you. You gave heads up on not being here. I had to go like 40 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and then I got here like at the last hour to watch y'all almost die, and I was like, God, you guys, really?
Hey, if you join in the last hour, jump in.
I didn't want to be rude and be like, hey, I'm
No, no,
here,
no, no.
last
Be
hour.
rude. Next time, be rude.
so everybody that's
Next
in
time I'll
the
be
chat,
rude.
I'm refunding your XP that the things that didn't get used in the game.
The Stooner's not going to play your character like you would.
Yeah, I'm not going to sacrifice your character like she would to me.
Yeah, I would sacrifice my character in a heartbeat.
Or
Roll a
mine.
new one.
All right. Well, good job, everybody. That was maybe the heaviest role play thing I've ever DM'd. Maybe.
It was a good game.
Because there was only like the half or the finishing of the fight that the party was already in when we started, and then like one other thing, and then a bird. But yeah, the investigators and all that stuff was crazy. All right, good times.
Yeah,
So
just one thing, real quick.
Huh?
If Rush was in the credits, I would have played it differently, but I wasn't. So
I don't know what you mean.
credits for the module.
Yeah, the playtest.
Oh, if our names were in the goddamn book, we would have played it differently.
Yeah, I would have played it differently. I played it stupid.
Shit, that's funny. We're never gonna be famous.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you're already famous, sir.
Well, I'm famous amongst 10 people.
No, you're famous amongst 12,000. So good.
What do you mean? Who are these 12,000 people you speak of?
Oh, I watched all the videos you posted in Discord. The guy's telling me that it's a very, very small community for D&D, and most of the people in here know you. So.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, Cody's video about Roll20. Yeah, I heard what he said, and he made it. He literally made it sound like every person that plays D&D knows each other. That's what he literally made it sound like. It was funny. He was speaking figuratively.
Well, he said he was talking from like 2 years ago.
Right.
But nowadays, if people don't know Rob 2E, they're fucking terrible.
Well, could you please put that on a bumper sticker on your car, because that's awesome. Truck, I'm sorry. All right, guys. Thanks for playing. I will see you guys all next week, if not sooner. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Very good. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
All right. So stream. It's over. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was me kind of out of my element. Now, if any of you are following along and going, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, I just need to remind everybody that Rob Dewey for president. I just need to remind everybody that I don't necessarily play the adventure as written. Plus, 2 of these players play tested this adventure with me, so I need to change some shit up so they don't know what the hell's going on. But so if you guys are, because I got a couple messages from people like, no, dude, that's not how it goes. And I'm like, no, you don't backseat game and tell me what to do. I do my own thing. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming by. Ooh, I got to give out a prize. Hey, everybody that sticks around, then you get a prize. That's right, because I got distracted. So here we're going to do it. We're going to do a prize right now. And this prize will be anything on the DM's Guild that I have, including packages. What? What is he doing? So if you win this, you will win anything with my name on it that I sell in the DM's Guild, whether it is mine or a collaboration with another author. I have put the keyword in the chat. It is DM Guild. I left out the S. I didn't do that purposefully, but that's what it is. So I'm going to start a 2-minute timer. And if you want to enter, then type !DM Guild, and you will be entered. And then at the end of 2 minutes, I will draw the winner and we will give the prize. Meantime, I will do the end of stream rewards for everybody. That's how I do it. Even though that's not my thing, role playing, I'm totally mechanics. I love roll initiative. I just want to say roll initiative, and that's a hit or that's a myth like 95,000 times. That's all I ever want to say. But I did enjoy that little. I did that little the 5 of them working stuff out and all that kind of thing. That was kind of fun. All right, now I gotta find the thing. I need end of stream rewards, which is there. And then as a reminder, I'll put the links in the chat, or the things that you can do to get the links to help the channel. You can come to our Discord, of course. You can go to my Patreon page, which has levels as little as $1 to support. You can subscribe to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free, so keep that in mind. You guys can donate if that's your thing, and I appreciate it if you do. You can go to the DMs Guild and check out the wares that I have for sale over there. And let's just find out, by the way, how many things were sold today. The DMs Guild had a great day today. It had a kind of a stellar day, dollar-wise. Let's see what I usually pay more attention to the number of items, though, so let's see what that says. September 28th. You guys can also follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Jay Murphy says if you don't have Amazon Prime, you can get a trial. That's absolutely true. All right, let's see who won the prize. I'll draw the prize winner in a second. So today's DM Guild sales: 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. Ooh, we didn't hit 20 yet, but 19, that's good. All right, let's draw the prize winner. Prize winner. The winner is Boffrin. Boffrin has won so many prizes from me. I doubt he's ever bought anything from me because he has it all just from prize winning. That's a joke, but anyway, congrats, Boffrin. Furied, I've never seen that well played thing before. That's funny. So Boffrin, you know what to do. You email me, or I mean, not email me, but PM me in Discord and tell me what thing you want. And you can pick a package, Mr. Boffrin, if you'd like to do that. Today, sometimes I give away packages, sometimes not. So today was a day I did that, probably because I was going to give a prize away a long time ago and I forgot, and so then I waited till the end of the show. Mr. Bondo is rolling on the floor laughing. So let me just actually send a PM to someone else quick. You guys are redeeming your converts. I'll get to those. Also, remember, guys, if you do redeem a convert, it's 500 minimum, so you can't do it unless it's 500 or above. And the only reason I do that is so that I'm not redeeming 85 people doing 10 and 15 at a time or whatever. Holy crap, I won. Yeah, like you're surprised. You win all the time. That's just because you're here every time. That's awesome. So what else? Today's Friday, so Saturday. I sat in my chair and did it at the table. My neck hurts anyway. Saturday, Saturday Roundtable. Yeah, so drop by tomorrow for Saturday Roundtable. Come on by and chat. Saturday is an opportunity to come in the Discord chat with me on voice and talk about hold on, guys. I got a little emergency text I'm sending here. Just 1 second, everybody. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Saturday you can come by and you can talk to me and us in the chat, and then I give away prizes and we just talk about whatever. It doesn't even matter. And then Sunday, of course, is the show. Sunday, this Sunday, I think on All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show, we're going to be talking about, I don't know. Oh, Fantasy Grounds groups, forums, Discord, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a good thing I have a slide here to look at because I don't remember. So we're going to be talking about all the different avenues that you can, which is oddly topical right now because we're getting an influx of new people. And we were going to try and stay away from, I think we all know why that is, but I'm maintaining a professional attitude about that. I'm not bashing or talking bad about anything or even naming names, but we are getting an influx of new people, and we want to just do the best we can to help them out, show them the ways of the forums and Discords and the chats and the Twitches and everything, and just get some more gaming people in. And so that's it for tonight. I don't know. Does anybody have any questions? Let me look at the chat. If you guys got questions, I'll answer them. Otherwise, I'm going to shut her down. I thought we lost sound. Did we lose sound? No, I'm still there. I'm super excited for Sunday. Mr. Bondo is. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I don't know what that means, I'm one of them. Mr. Bondo, could you be more specific about what I'm one of them means? Oh, new people? Oh, you're a new guy. Oh, okay. Rob Tui, favorite adventure of all time across all editions. Ooh. Princes of the Apocalypse for 5th edition, maybe? That's what comes to my head. Oh, Mr. Bondo, new guy. Nice. Very good. Welcome, then. And Sunday, yeah, drop by the show on Sunday. Ask your questions. We answer on Sunday night show especially. We answer questions about what we talk about, but also anything Fantasy Grounds. So if there's any questions you want to know, and the hosts of that show are Fury, who was just in the game with me, myself, and Leyrun, who is the founder and creator of Fantasy Grounds College. So if there's ever a place to go ask questions, that is one of them. And we either know the answer or we'll find it out. Oh yeah, new guy, just starting out. I love it. So what else, guys? I don't know. I think that's gonna be it. I got a couple PMs here from people. Let's see if there's anything people said to me that I might need to say to you guys. Oh, that's a Gwydion got another fucking thing, man. He's more of a machine than I am now. Okay, Stooner wants to talk to me, so I'm going to talk to him. All right. Is that it? What else, everybody? At the end of the stream, I always just think I got to do 15 more minutes just to bullshit, but I don't. I really don't. And I've got some other things to do before the night is over. So once again, just thanks everybody for coming out. Hope you guys all had fun. I will go ahead and start up the reruns after the stream ends. So if you want to watch a couple videos from the past few months, you can do that. Of course, everything is on YouTube that needs to be on YouTube. The only thing I don't put on YouTube are the Monday shows and the Saturday shows. I don't put those on YouTube because they're just basically bullshit. But they're good to watch if you're there at that time. But there's nothing valuable beyond being there in the moment. This game, though, that we played today, I'll have that up on YouTube in a few hours. So I guess that's it, everybody. I don't even know where my buttons are to push because I'm so disoriented from the computers being backwards, and I'm sitting in like a kitchen chair at a card table in my house, and the lighting's weird, and it's all kinds of weird oils and salves. Well, maybe that last part's not true, but it was funny to say. So let's see. I don't need Fantasy Grounds. I'm going to close that down. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what you do. You're in the stream and then you just stop it. All right. Thanks again, everybody, for bearing with me and my craziness. And hopefully we'll see y'all back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific for the Saturday Roundtable. And before I end, I'll answer Mr. Bondo by saying yes, we played Tomb of Horrors. We just finished it on Wednesday. It is on YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel and look for Tales from the Yawning Portal, there's 51 episodes, and they're titled so you can see them, but probably the last 4 or 5 of them are Tomb of Horrors. And I had started playing D&D in 1981, and I'd never played Tomb of Horrors ever. And so Gwydion DM'd us through it, and it was pretty awesome. We had a good time. But it's on the thing. Yeah. Please subscribe to my YouTube, because I'm approaching 900 subscribers, but you need 1,000. YouTube is bitches, and they don't let you do anything unless you have 1,000 subscribers. And so it's taking me a long time to get there, but I'm almost there. And literally every single subscription that I get is a big deal to me. So if you subscribe to YouTube, I very much appreciate it. Doesn't cost nothing. You just hit subscribe. It's over. Yeah, the Yawning Portal is where the Tomb of Horrors was. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go do what I do for the rest of my night. See y'all back here tomorrow, and until then, good gaming, everyone.